Chapter 32. Dixon was escorted into one of the two interview rooms at the station house. The area was small, accommodating a table where Decker sat with a pad of paper and 3 chairs. McAdams was setting up a video recorder that had been mounted on the wall. Decker looked up, saw Dixon, and poured 3 glasses of water. Have a seat. I thought I was here to sign a statement. The young man's eyes travelled between the tape recorder and the lone empty chair. A bead of sweat travelled down his forehead. Yes, that's right, Decker said. You can take your jacket off. No sense becoming overheated. How long is this going to take? Not too long, Decker said. Can you give me an approximation? Have a seat, Alistair. The quicker we do this, the quicker you're out of here. Dixon took off his parka, his hat and gloves, and his scarf. He laid them on the back of the chair and sat down. The kid was solidly built, but his stature was on the shorter side. He had brown curly hair, light brown eyes. His cheeks were probably red from the cold. Decker slid a blank pad of paper over to him. Write down what time you went to see Dr. Zhao, what time Dr. Fraga knocked on the door, and what time you left Dr. Zhao's office. Also write down where you were when you left Dr. Zhao's office and what time you arrived there. Why, I thought you wanted all you wanted me to do was write an official statement. That's what I'm asking you to do, write an official statement. I thought this was about Dr. Faraga. It is about him. So why do you need to know where I went? Decker said to McAdam, is the video on? It is. McAdam stepped down from the step ladder. At least that's what the indicator light says. Good enough. Decker spoke into the table mic. This is Detective Peter Decker, and I'm talking to Alistair Dixon. He looked at his watch and gave the date and time. Dixon's eyes darted from man to man. Why are you recording me? Do you have a problem with it? Yeah. Why is that? It just makes me look. Dixon's voice trailed off. Decker waited him out. I'm just uncomfortable being recorded. It's the way it's done officially. Yeah, if you're a suspect in something. Decker smart. You watch too many cop shows. We record everything. It's routine. Are you finished writing your statement? I haven't even started. Dixon sighed. What do you want? Like, just the times and what you were doing. Right, it took Alistair about 10 minutes after. He said, can I go now? I want to go over the statement with you. It shouldn't take long. An exaggeration, exasperation sigh. Why? So I don't make mistakes. Decker read the statement to himself and then to McAdams to scan. You went to Dr. Sal's office at around 12:30 at night. Yes. A little late to be working, Decker said. What is that? What is this? His expression was angry. Are you going to question me? Do you have any objection to me asking you a few questions? I do if they pointed questions, just questions of clarification. When you say it's a little late to be working, it sounds like I did something wrong. No, I'm just wondering if you normally meet with Dr. Zhao in the late hours of the night. Maybe it's the only time she can see you. Dixon sat back in his seat. Okay, so I know you talked to Dr. Zhao. What did she tell you? This is what I do know. I know you were having a heated argument with her and it was loud enough for Dr. Faraga to knock on the door and ask if everything was all right. We were having a healthy academic debate, that's all. Free speech is still part of America, McAdams said. What was the debate over? You wouldn't understand. Why is that? The math is complicated. So you were arguing over esoterica in your math thesis. How do you know it was about math thesis? Did she tell you that? Decker said. From what Dr. Farago told us, it sounded like Dr. Zhao was doing most of the arguing. What was she so angry about? This beginning sounded more like a few questions. Alistair, Decker leaned over. Dr. Zhao told us some things. Dr. Farago told us some things. The department is small and Katrina Belfort is dead. We're just trying to verify where everyone was on the night and what they were doing. So this is about Katrina Belfort. Of course. What do you think it was about? Dixon didn't answer. Then he said, I was with Lynn from roughly 12:30 to around 1:30. Can I go now? Where did you go after you left Dr. Zhao's office? I went back to the dorm and went to bed. About what time was that? I walked home. He advertised it was around 2 in the morning. Decker scribbled on his notepad. Is there anyone who saw you at your dorm around the time? No, he was offended. Everyone was sleeping. McAdams said everyone was sleeping in a college dorm at 2 in the morning. Man, things have changed in 3 years. Decker said, Alistair, we both know it's impossible to get privacy in a dorm. There are always some night owls lurking around the common room fridge looking for munchies. I didn't see anyone. Look, I answered your question. I'm going to go now. Decker said, if we check the electronic swipe hooks up to the entrance to your dormitory, you'll find that you clocked into the building at sometime between 1:30 and 2. Dixon's basement pal. Oh, someone opened the door for me. So someone saw you enter your dorm, Decker said. Even better, I need the name. Dixon exhaled. I don't know who it was. Wasn't it you who told me that Needloff was a very small school? I don't know everyone in the school, and I don't know everyone in the consortium. But you should know everyone in your own dorm since you're the RA, McAdams said, and you should know if a stranger's entering your dorm at 2 in the morning. Decker said, obviously you didn't go home. Where'd you go? Dixon answered with feigned anger, do I need a lawyer? You tell me. Unless you have a legal reason to detain me, I'm done here. This is the deal, Alistair, Dicker said. You can go, but we're working on a murder investigation. We're also trying to figure out who broke into Malin Euler's dorm room because the two events may be tied together. What do you know about that? Nothing. How could I? I was with Dr. Xiao when it happened. Okay, let's break down that sentence, Alistair, Dicker said. Yes, you were with Dr. Xiao. That means you couldn't have ransacked her room. But that does not mean that you didn't have something to do with the breaking. Why would I break into Malin's room? More emphatic. Why? McAdam said, maybe you're looking for data on stochastic oscillator indicators. We both know that Malin was doing analysis in the field. Dixon's open and closed his mouth. He couldn't seem to get the words out. He stood up, pitched forward, and used his chair to regain his balance. I'm going now. That's fine, Decker said, but let me leave you with this thought. If you did have something to do with Malin's breaking, and you did ask someone to help you find her data for your work in progress thesis, we're going to find out about your involvement. And in a school this small, it won't take long. And if you leave without telling us what you know about it, it will look very, very bad for you. And because we're investigating Katrina Belford's death, your name is going to go on the top of the list, because that's what's happening when you lie to the police. Dixon's brow got moist and his hands started shaking. I had nothing to do with the Katrina's death. Nothing. Just like you had nothing to do with Malin's breaking. Shit. The kid sat back down, covered his face with his hand. He then looked at Decker. I did not kill Katrina Belford. I barely had anything to do with her when she was alive. Why would I kill her? We're not up to that part yet, Alistair. Decker paused. We're not even up to Malin Euler's breaking. Talk to me about the stochastic oscillator indicator. How did you become interested in exploring it for your thesis? It was something I was always interested in. That's not true, Alistair. Dr. Xiao told us you switched topics after a year. Dixon looked at the tabletop. He was silent. McAdam said, Alistair, I did a senior thesis at Harvard. It's hard to find something new. It is a pure pain in the butt, and it's not unusual to switch topics. So switch topics, so what? Decker said, so how do you decide upon the mathematics of stochastic oscillator indicator for your master's thesis? My first topic wasn't going in the direction I wanted. I was fooling around with applications of Fourier analysis and ways, and I hit on the stochastic oscillator indicator. It was something of practical use that interested me. The indicator has been around for years. You obviously were looking at it from a new perspective. Right, exactly. Tell us about it. It's very mathematical. Oh, for Christ's sake, McAdams blurted out. Stop hiding behind numbers. We know that there was a group looking at the indicators with fresh set of eyes. We know that Malin Yuna was in the group. So just tell the goddamn truth so we don't have to constantly repeat ourselves. Decker was surprised by the outburst, but it seemed to wake Dixon up. He said, let's try from the beginning again. Who told you about the stochastic oscillator index, Alistair? It's a well-known mathematical indicator. Answer the question, Dixon, McAdams said. Who told you about it? I resigned. Exhale. Damodar Batra. We just got to talking one day, and he mentioned he was doing some innovative work on the stochastic oscillator indicator. It sounded promising. He looked down, then back up. Like I said, I was struggling with my first topic. It just... and then can be whatever. What Dumbledore was doing sounded interesting and not too difficult, so I asked Lynn if I could switch topics. And after some convincing, she said, okay. And it went okay for a while, but then you got stuck, McAdam said. So you went back to Dumbledore to ask some questions, and he had reservations about helping you. Have you talked to Dumbledore already? Dixon asked. Not yet, McAdam said, but we will. We'll need confirmation. So just get it all out. Like Detective Decker said, it looks bad to hold back. Dixon shook his head. Butcher got super pissed when he found out that I changed my thesis topic. He said the information that he had given me wasn't for public consumption, and if anyone found out, he'd be in the deep shit. I told him that the stochastic oscillator indicator had been around for a long time, that all I was doing was a practical application of Fourier analysis with my own spin. Decker said, what was your own spin? I don't want to sound like a snob, but it really involves a lot of maths. Let me guess, you were using Dr. Belford's algorithm, except the piece of intellectual property didn't belong to you. It didn't even belong to Dumbledore. Dixon blew out air. His eye got wet. McAdam said, Butcher threatened to report you. He did. Dixon looked down. But then I threatened to report him because what Dr. Belfort was doing wasn't sanctioned by the department. It could have screwed both of them. In the end, neither of us reported anything, and we stopped speaking to each other. If anyone had a grudge against Belfort, it would be Butcher, not me. Why would Dumbledore have a grudge against Belfort? McAdams asked. He felt she wasn't paying him nearly enough to do the grunt work, but you're the one co-opting Belford's work as your own, Decker said. Maybe she found out about it. Maybe she was supposed to. She was going to expose you. She couldn't expose me without exposing herself, Dixon said. So you've spoken to Dr. Belford on the topic? No, Dixon was adamant. I don't think she even knew about my thesis. She wasn't on my committee, so there wouldn't be any reason that she'd know about it. Maybe she found out, Decker said. Maybe Batra told her. That would put him in the weeds. I guarantee you that he never told her. Dixon dry washed his face. Look, I did borrow the topic, but honestly, I was just trying to put my own spin on it. But your own spin wasn't working too well, Decker said. We know that Dr. Xiao read your paper and had problems with it. She called you when she came back from her conference and expressed her concerns. She told us your papers was a mess, McAdams said. It wasn't a mess. Dixon lowered his voice. Of course, it needed some adjustment, but it wasn't a mess. But you needed help. You needed data. You couldn't break into Batra's room because he'd immediately suspect you. Eli was dead and his room cleaned out. So there was no luck with him. That left Ari and Melon. You had no idea where Ari was, so you couldn't take the chance of breaking into his room. He walked away at a moment. Well, he could walk in at any moment, but you knew Melon went to the library that night, so it had to be Melon by default. The room fell silent. Okay, Dixon whispered. He put his hands together, as if in prayer, and touching the fingertips to his lips. Then he said, I admit that I asked a friend to go to Melon's room and see if she had any papers that might help me. How would your friend know what to look for? Megadam asked. She's a maths major. And she agreed. She was a friend. He paused. She had a thing for me. Did she find anything? Unfortunately, no. Dr. Philbert must have kept all the paperwork at her house. So you left Dr. Xiao's office and then you met up with your accomplice, Dexter said. She wasn't an accomplice. She was just doing me a favor. She broke into Melon's dorm room and ransacked it, trying to steal data for you. That would qualify in my dictionary as accomplice. I'll need a name. Please keep her out of it. I have to talk to her. What's her name? God, I've made a mess of things. Name, Alistair. Lucinda Rinaldi. He spelled it for Decker. I'll take the blame. Please just try to leave her out of it. I can't promise you anything, but if you tell me the truth, it'll make it easy on everyone. After Lucinda told you that she couldn't find any data, what did you do? Dixon turned on. I didn't do anything. Let me rephrase the question, Decker said. Where did you go after your meeting with Dr. Zhao? And don't tell me you went back to your dorm room. We know you didn't. When Dixon was silent, Decker said, okay, don't answer the question. We know where you went. You went to break into Dr. Belford's house to find the data yourself. I think I should get a... What happened? Decker interrupted. Did you wake her up? Did you catch her by surprise? No. Did things get out of hand? Was there a struggle? No, I swear, no. Look, Alistair, I know it was an accident. You didn't mean to kill her. I didn't kill her. That tears are running down his cheek. I didn't kill her because she was already dead when I got there. Chapter 33. When Dixon realized what he'd blurted out, he covered his face with his hands. I'm so screwed. Decker spoke soothingly. We'll get through this together. What do you want? Dixon dropped his hands to the table top and looked up with wet eyes that besieged. Just tell me what you want. Are you hungry, Alistair? God, no, I'm nauseated. Thirsty. Maybe you'd like a soda to calm your stomach or something like hot herbal tea. You may be here for a while. He shook his head. McAdams said, I'll get us all some coffee. After he left, Dixon said, I didn't kill her. I was horrified when, again, he covered his face as if that would blot out the memory. I didn't kill her. I believe you. He took in a deep breath and slowly let it out. So what do you want? Decker paused. Let's go back a little. What time did you leave Dr. Sal's office? Around 1:30 in the morning. And where did you go after that? I walked back to my dorm room. But you didn't go to your dorm room? No. Why not? I texted Lucinda. The girl was doing you a favor. Yeah, please keep her out of it. I'll do what I can. Can I see the text? Delete it. It's gone. I'll still need your phone. You know that texts are often retrievable. Dixon was quiet. Decker said, go on. What did you text Lucinda? I asked if she had any luck, so she texted me back saying that she didn't find any papers in Melon's room at all, let alone anything that related to the stochastic oscillator algorithm. Melon must keep her work with her. What time did Lucinda text you? I might have deleted her text as well. He pulled out his phone and scrolled through the text. No, I didn't. 1:36. He showed the phone to Decker, who wrote down the time on his pad. Good. You're doing great. Then what happened? I probably made the worst decision of my life. McAdams came back into the room with a tray. He set the coffee, paper cup, and powdered creamer and sugar on the table. He handed Decker a cup and said, what was the worst decision of life? I was almost at my dorm. It was late. I was tired, and I guess I was in a panic mode. My thesis was at a standstill. Dumbledore was pissed at me. He wouldn't let me look at Eli's paper, and I had hit a roadblock. So instead of going home, I turned around and walked back over to Dr. Belford's house. Decker said, "How long did it take you to walk over there?" "About 20 minutes. So you arrived at her house around 2 in the morning. About what happens once you got there?" "I just want to talk to her. Maybe she would be willing to help me out in exchange for me helping her out." "How would you help her out?" "I was going to offer to help her like Dumbledore and Nellen. I was going to offer my services if she agreed to help you with your thesis." "Yes, and I didn't bring it to her house. I wanted to make that clear." "Okay," Decker said. "So what did you do once you arrived at her house?" "A light was on in her living room. Several lights were on, actually. I locked her at the door. I figured she was working late." "All right, you knocked on the door. Go on." Obviously, no one answered. So I went round to the back room that maybe she didn't hear me or she was working at the back part of the house. Dixon licked his ear. "Well, I knocked on her back door. It opened up. The back door was unlocked. Not just unlocked, it was unlatched. When I touched it, the door opened. So what did you do?" "I made another bad decision." His voice was filled with self-loathing. "I went in and called out, 'Hello, anyone home?' That kind of thing. I walked into her living room and saw her lying there." His voice dropped to a hush. "It was awful. I've never seen a dead body before." "Are you sure she was dead?" "Yeah." "What position was she in?" He closed his eyes, trying to remember something that was impossible for him to forget. She was on the floor, her upper body leaning against the couch. Her head was canted to the side. Her chin was resting against her chest. Her mouth was slack. Her eyes were closed. I tried to wake her. I shook her arm, gently at first, then harder. She didn't respond. She fell over to the side. "Which side?" "The left, I think." That's when I freaked. I just got the hell out of there." "And you didn't at the time call the police or an ambulance?" "No." "That looks bad, right?" When Descartes didn't answer, Dixon said, "It wouldn't have mattered. She was dead." What exactly was she in relation? Where exactly was she in relation to the couch? Right side, left side, or in the middle? On the left side, on the left side, I want to say. Again, his eyes closed, and end table was knocked down. There was a pool of blood on the floor. Blood was also running down her shirt. He paused. There was also 2 coffee cups on the sofa table, like handmade saran marks with 3-dimensional faces on them. "I guess you saw that when you searched the house." "You know that we didn't find Dr. Belfer in the house?" asked her. "Right, she was in the woods." "And that meant someone dragged her into the woods." "I didn't do it. I got out of there and went straight back to the dorm." "What time was this?" "Around 2:45. You can check with the electronic swipe on my dorm door because I had to swipe in." Silence. "I swear she was already dead." "You took her pulse? You checked her breathing?" When Dixon didn't answer, Decker said, "If you had called us right away, even anonymously, we would have come down right away. We could have checked her pulse. We could have checked her breathing. She could have still been alive. If you would have seen her, you would know she was dead." "Are you an expert? Someone who's never seen a dead body?" Dixon's eyes moistened. He whispered, "I'm sorry. Even if she had been dead, if you had called us, the integrity of the crime scene would have been remained intact. She wouldn't have been dragged into the woods. Her back skull would not have been whole. Her back skull would have been whole instead of being obliterated by a gunshot wound in a weak attempt to make it look like a suicide. And even more important, we might have been able to nab whoever shot her because that person was probably in the house when you went inside." The room went silent. "This is the point where everything gets sticky." Alistair, Ducker said, "Do I arrest you for murder or do I arrest you for unlawful entry and tampering with the crime scene? I told you the door was unlocked. You can't go into a house just because the back door happens to be open. This isn't an invitation to come in." Dixon looked up. "I didn't kill her." "Okay, suppose that I believe you. I want to know what exactly you did once you were inside." "I told you I shook her. She didn't respond." "Afterwards, for instance, did you look around the room for her math papers?" "I saw her and freaked out." "You didn't answer the question," Alice said. "Once you were inside her house, did you look around the room to try to find her math papers?" Tears spilled out of his eyes. He nodded yes. "Did you look at her computer?" The kid didn't answer. "We've recovered the hard drive. Even if you erase your search, we'll find evidence, not to mention fingerprints." When Dixon remained quiet, Decker said, "Unless you wiped the keyboard down, the question is, did you wipe it down perfectly?" He was met with silence. "Did you look at her computer?" "Yes or no?" "Yes, and?" "I just glanced because I heard noises." "What kind of noises?" "Like shuffling." "Shuffling? Shoes or slippers?" "On a floor, muffled, sounded like it was coming from another room. That's when I really got scared. I swear to God, that's when I left." "What else did you hear?" "Just that I got the hell out." He looked down. "Did you see anyone?" "No, I didn't see anyone. I ran out and ran home." Decker sat back in his chair and thought a moment. "Alistair, when you got to Belford's house, did you see or hear anything unusual before you knocked?" "No, just a light in her house, which I thought was a little unusual given the hour." "Did you hear anything unusual?" "No." "Were there any cars parked in front of the house?" He thought for a moment. "Not in front of the house. I remember thinking how empty the street was. There was no cars parked on her street? I don't remember. So think about it for a moment. It was under a week. Under a week ago. Do you remember any cars parked in Belfort Street? Well, Dixon cleared his throat. I remember passing parked cars on the way to her house. That's a good start. Now think back to her street. Where were there any other parked cars on her street? Dixon closed his eyes. I'm not sure if this is false memory or I believe there was a car in front of her neighbour's house, or maybe it was 2 doors down on the right side. Good. Do you remember anything else about it? No model or license number. Is there anything if that's what you're asking? Nothing caught your attention? No. What kind of car? Van, SUV, sedan, truck, minivan? A minivan. Decker was hoping for the mysterious late night sedan. Yes, a minivan. Dixon closed his eyes. Yeah, I remember now. It was one of the neighbours. I remember thinking that the car was clean for being parked outside. You know what snow and grime do to cars in winter. It wrecks them. The car had obviously been garaged. That's very good, Alistair. Really good. Do you remember anything about the minivan other than how clean it was? Not really. Was it light or dark colour? Everything looked dark because it was nighttime. He paused. It wasn't white, maybe black or dark blue. I wouldn't swear to it. But you saw a minivan parked near Belford's house. I think so. Decker said, let's go back to the crime scene. Do we have to? When Decker didn't answer, he said, what do you want to know? How long were you in Dr. Belford's computer before you heard the noise? About 5 minutes. Did you find the data for Dr. Belford's stochastic oscillator indicator on her computer? McAdams asked. Everything was encrypted. How did you pull up her files? They were already on the screen. She must have been working on them when it happened. We have a computer, Decker said. We can verify whatever you're telling us. So verify it. I'm telling the truth. Maybe you are this time, but you were being lying to us from the get-go. McAdams said. Why should we believe you now? I swear I'm telling the truth now. So prove it, Decker said. Take a polygraph. Well, it won't eliminate you as a subject. It'll go a long way in helping us decide whether you're being truthful or not. I am being truthful. I admit it being there, but I didn't kill her. I already have a few people who are willing to take. Who? Can't tell you that. What I want to know is, can I count you in? A deep breath, in and out. Sure, I'll take a polygraph. I didn't kill her. Can I go now? Not quite. I'm in a quandary. Do I charge and hold you for a day, courtesy of the great state of New York, or do I let you go? I didn't kill her. You could be a flight risk. You're single with no ties to the community. Plus, I can actually put you at the crime scene by your own admission. I did not kill her. I believe you, but I'm still going to charge you for obstruction of justice, illegal entry, and tampering with a crime scene. I have to put you through the legal process. It would be negligent if I didn't. Dixon withered. Please don't do this to me. Silence. Please, detective, I've cooperated with you, and that's precisely why I'm not going to charge you with murder. You've got to be kidding. Do I look like I'm kidding? Why are you doing this to me, please? You know, I'm going to cut you a break right now. I'll let you call your lawyer on your cell phone so you can get started on getting out of here. I don't have a lawyer. Do I look like I can afford a private lawyer? Then the state of New York will get one for you. I tell you that when I Mirandize you. I didn't murder anyone. You've got to believe me. I do believe you, Alistair, but I'm still going to hold you for a while. Stand up. The young man broke into tears when Decker started reading him his rights. Try not to take it too hard or too personally. If you're innocent one day, this will be a great story to tell your children. I'm gay. First of all, being gay doesn't preclude having children. Second of all, a night in prison will give you a street cred, Dixon. People are going to start asking you lots of questions. It's not going to be a pleasant time for you, son. You need to toughen up. A night in the cage will go a long way towards achieving that goal. Thank you for listening.